Hello dear friends, Chef to Yourself is again with you. I'm Jim Davis, and behind the camera, my co-creator, producer, director, Svetlana Davis.
Hello.
Guys, today I'd like to take you to China. China, the country with the most ancient culinary traditions, probably the most versatile cuisine in the world. But today, let's take one of those elaborated, ancient, complicated recipes and turn it into the modern, easy to cook, yet tasty one. Guys, today we're cooking pork tenderloin stir-fry Chinese style for the bowl of rice. So let's do it. Let's talk about ingredients a little bit. I've got 1.7 pounds of pork tenderloin. That's for 3 people. Today I'm cooking for 3 people. We're gonna cut and marinate this meat. For the marinade, I've got the following ingredients. I've got some soy sauce, rice vinegar. One of the most important ingredients, which actually will give a real Chinese taste for our dish, is 5-spice powder. Here's handmade mixture of dry cilantro, dry garlic, and cayenne pepper. And here's some siracha spice. That's it. So, and now I'm going to show you something. We're going to use about 1/4 of a cup of this sauce. It's called Golden Mountain. This sauce, basically, it's a sort of a soy sauce, but with some very specific Chinese ingredients, which I highly recommend you for marinating and cooking any Chinese stuff, because it will give a real flavor of China. You can get this particular sauce in usually in Chinese oriental delis, but for those who's really interested, there's gonna be a reference in the description. Now let's take care of meat. We need to cut it. But before, there's one very important one, guys. Look at this. See? It calls meat fill. It's very chewy if we cook it. So let's get rid of it. For this particular, you can use any sharp knife, but I prefer to use very thin boning knife. And it's very simple. Look, just cut it. Well, guys, see, we got rid of all meat film, and now we need to cut this. And we're going to cut this way. Into the strips, like this. And you know why? There's several reasons I'm doing this way. First of all, it's going to be marinade much faster if they're small. And second, I'm just following the Chinese tradition. They cut into small pieces to make it convenient to eat it with chopsticks. So guys, we finish it with our meat. That's it. Look how it looks like. See? The normal size of the piece. Another one. So guys, let's marinate our meat. So first of all, spices. Remember? 5-spice powder. Then our mixture of garlic, cilantro, and red pepper. Siracha seasoning. I'm not using salt because instead of salt, I'm using soy sauce, which is salty enough to salt our meat. Just half of a cup of it. And 1/3 of a cup of rice vinegar. Now, the last ingredient for marinade, as I mentioned it before, that's Golden Mountain sauce. and I need about 1/4 cup. Let's measure it. Come on. See, that's just... Well, now we need to mix it. So I'm mixing it. Done. Well, now about the time of this marinade. You know, guys, here you should be really good chefs to yourself, because it depends completely on your taste. If you want a more profound, deep taste of the Chinese food, you can put it into the fridge for a couple of hours. If don't, we can cook it just in 15 minutes. Well, guys, 15 minutes have passed, and I believe our meat is ready to get into the wok for stir frying. But first of all, we need to drain it of marinade. You know, frankly, again, it depends on your taste. You can discard this liquid, but I'm gonna save it through the sieve. Why? Because of a very simple reason. I'm gonna use it as a sauce for my rice in the bowl. Well, guys, now we're gonna stir fry it. For stir frying, of course, we need a wok. A wok, it's an essential instrument in every oriental cuisine, and now it's becoming more and more popular here in this country. So you can use normal wok on open fire or on the stove, but you know, there's a little disclaimer. We love stir fry, and that's why we get this Breville electric wok. Guys, it's an amazing machine. Fast, easy to clean, and producing excellent food. So, for those who is interested in that, there's gonna be a reference in the description. So let's warm it up. I put it on the high sear. That's exactly the temperature we need. And wait for a couple of minutes, it will heat up. Well, guys, our wok is hot enough, and I'm gonna pour some oil into that. I'm gonna use grapeseed oil because the heating temperature is higher than normal any veggie oil. That's gonna be enough. But I will mix it with sesame oil to give our meat even more oriental Chinese taste. Let's mix it. That's going to be enough. See how little oil I'm using for this amount of meat. So, a couple of more ingredients. That's a mirin rice wine. Just a splash of it. Just a splash of it. Okay, and later it's gonna be splash of golden brown sauce. And let's do it. Guys, you should stir it all the time. And it will not take a long time to cook because of the small pieces, and the meat is very tender, and you will see. Now, as I told you, a little splash of golden brown. And we stir it again. See, friends, it's ready. It smells majestic. But I want to show you one thing. It's cleaned so easy. You just take some paper towel and look. 1 and 2. Here we go. It's clean. Well, folks, let's put together our rice bowl. Let's start with meat. See, the meat was so juicy. How much juice we got. So I'm going to use this juice for our rice and meat. Just some more. Then I've got some kimchi, Korean marinated cabbage, Napa cabbage. Put it here. Some carrots, julienne carrots. Some cilantro. Let's quickly chop it. That's going to be enough. On the top of our meat. And the last touch, guys, some sesame seeds. Just a little bit on the top of the meat. Well, our rice bowl is ready. Well, dear friends, our meal is ready. Look how beautiful it is. And now, traditionally, I'd like to pair it. I strongly believe that oriental cuisine, including Chinese, is very good pairing with German wines like Riesling. And that is why I want to raise this glass of Riesling for you. To your health, to our dear friends. Be good chefs to yourself. Be creative. We're giving you just the basis, and you've got the wide field of opportunities to create your own recipes, probably based on us, which pleases us mightily. Thank you very much, and we thank you for your comments, and we're waiting for more comments and suggestions to make our life happier and work for you better. Thank you very much for being with us. We'll see each other very soon. Goodbye now.